down because if I did fall, at least I'm landing in the water. And then that's just a 2-second process in your head. You know, and that's happening all day. Like, there's never a point that you can switch off in that country. Like, you're constantly on the ball, otherwise that's when you're going to become a star. Anyway, what I didn't realise was the rock that I was jumping down onto had actually quite a bit of a slope to it, and it had like clear ice, a layer of clear ice on it. You gotta remember, I've got this chamois on my back, and freaking wet everything for the pack and wet for the back weight. And it weighs a lot anyway, because you're going back for like 14 days. Man, I hit this rock, and my feet come out under me that fast, and like it was just like full chest weight on the rock, bang. Started sliding off the rock backwards, so I'm on my stomach, sliding backwards, legs going first, and I slide off the back of that rock, and I got a heavy backpack on, so it just pulled me. I just started flashing. And like,
bro, you fucking flashed me, bro.
Straight into the water. I remember hitting the water, it pulled me all the way.
Cypher's looking B.
Probably 600 meters down into it from where the rock slid off. And it pulled me under. I just remember my breath getting sucked out.
Last player standing.
I mean, like, it's crystal clear. And it ripped me down. And then sort of I struggled to come back up, get to the surface. And by the time I got to the surface, flowing pretty hard, it was pushing me into one of the drainage chutes from it. And then so I hit this drainage chute, sort of scrambling, trying to grab on, and then it pulled me down.
Yeah, we should
save. Then by the time I got to that point, there was no
It's just if you buy the rest of us don't, then
no
our
chance
just
I could go back up because it's dropped me into a spot where I wasn't on the sides of the bank anymore.
Because then if we lose, then we're broken next round. Then they're probably gonna have breakers.
And then I end up getting out of there. I got to the next point. There was like a big tree, like falling down in the water. There's no trees on the slopes, and whatever's been washed down over the years, like a big stump. And I end up wrapping my hand around that, my arm around that. Get to my legs, and then like weighed twice as much again. Now everything's
78 Cypher.
Full of water and soaked.
You still have the pack on.
Yeah, I still got the pack on, and then I got up on the rock.
Last player standing.
Fucking long story.
78.
So what? A few bits.
Spike planted.
But I end up like fighting with it for the rest of the day, and then I end up falling over another 2 times. One time I actually had to volunteer to jump. I had nowhere to go. I was just like stuck in this little canyon in the water, and I literally had to come up with the guts to be like jump into the next water.
I got you, bro.
Which is just like
trying to get easier.
You're good for at least
cut out
one,
of
dude.
rocks from the water running down there for fucking millions of years.
How many fucking fast swings? What the fuck was that?
I've got a sleeping bag.
They're running crouch.
That's crazy.
Bro, it almost worked.
I
swear to God, if you had a Spectre, you would have
I
won.
still had everything in there. Like, have you ever done anything where you fucking like properly got to convince yourself to do it? Because like I didn't know if that was going to kill me going to the next step or if that was going to save my life. And then so you calculate that, and then having to have the guts to actually jump into the next chute of water and go down. Man, I just remember just fucking doing it. And I jumped first and I landed on the backpack, all the way on the backpack. Leading to the next, just like pumped with adrenaline. So I'm not even feeling the cold at this point. The adrenaline's just going sick.
Nice.
And I end up going down a bit further, and then I could just
Several
hear
long.
this like deafening sound of water.
I had seen nothing long.
And I'm like, fuck me,
That's
like what next?
Spike down mid.
Seemed to be like, what next? What next? What's next? And I hear this deafening sound of water, and I get to the fucking edge, like straight down.
Oh my god.
And it's just like then it was like, no, there's no going. You're like to go further.
Player
you need to work something out here. And it got to the point, it takes a lot of courage to even be like, I just need
planted.
Them.
Like at least for me, because I've always, you know, like it's the way that you're brought up, the way that I was brought up, because you know I didn't in my life, I didn't have any of that. So it was always everything I was doing. That's why I never usually ask people for help. This is the biggest ask for help there fucking is.
Wait, heard Killjoy.
And it's pressing the SOS button.
Who's your duo?
On the emergency device. You know, and it's like, and I sat
Where
there
they
for
at?
10 minutes.
Where's your duo at?
Still pumped with adrenaline
She's
over
here.
that time. Now it's like,
She's here?
talking about.
Why is it?
And then
Why are you worried about
realising there's fucking
I was just
definitely no way
asking
off
because
here.
you know
It's
your
time
name
to
is
hit the button.
Turd
Like, this is where you
Killjoy.
don't
And
get
I
to
wonder
see
what your
family
dude's
again,
name is.
or you don't get to do any of this again or live life. You need to hit the button. It's fucking, like, still hitting the button hurt, and you got to hold it in for like 10 or 20 seconds. It was fucking the longest 10 seconds of my life. And like at this
One
point, I'd
outside the
taken the
window.
backpack off. I took the jacket off because it was so fucking heavy and wet. And it's sitting there, and I'm holding the button in for like 7 seconds, and it's like, then it's like SOS.
90
Or anything like that at that point. It's sort of just
Spike planted.
successful, as you understand, and that's about it. And it's getting late, and I'm like, I need to set up some sort of camp. I need to go for my pack, see what I can use, like what's going to work out here. I pull my pack out.
Last player
Like,
standing.
one body laying down that you can stand on in this area, and it's barely flat. The only thing that's flat is the trees falling off from up at the outside at some point. It's like falling down there, and then all the shale and rock that's fallen off these big washouts with the water has like leaned up against that stump, so it's laid out a flat bit. So I could fit about 3/4 of a little person in there. I set the mattress that I was telling you that I was trying to flag down until I caught the whiff. I'd set that just on there, that just sat on there. And I
Quick
pulled the
rotating.
sleeping bag out. Like the sleeping bag was drenched, and I'm like, it's still gonna be something. And went for the rest of it.
Wait, stay there, stay there.
we're back
You're not
around.
committing.
Skin out and sort of laid that there, hoping
You will not kill my ally.
That was
That
last
was outside B.
all the like bigger lungs off me, and I climbed in this wet, cold sleeping bag, which is the.
Three main. Oh my
There
god,
it
one's
is.
on.
One window.
You're starting to think like this might be dead.
Spike
Trying to
planted.
get warm.
Last player
And I
standing.
kept looking at
Whoa,
that
that
signal,
one's
but I
good.
find, like it's through my
Enemy down.
Dude, that one's actually good.
Yeah, silver cross, I guess. I didn't see him.
the old phone, so I had to go to the fucking alphabet on
They're
it,
usually
type a
distracted
message.
once I defeat
I'm trying to type a message to my buddy that was keeping tabs on me. And
He's saving?
and the message just went out
Yeah.
as in I need help. And he like I've been around this dude for forever. He's one of the best, so he knows what I'm like. He knows if I'm like I fucking need help. And that message, I didn't know if it went out or not. I had to turn it off because I had like 4 or 5% in it. So I shut it down. Anyway, I'm laying in there, and then obviously the adrenaline calming off, and I think I dozed off for a little while. It might have been 40 minutes or so. Just
I'm
like
sorry,
a
I
power
couldn't.
nap.
They have a joining B.
And I woke up, and my body was just quivering, flat out, like
Walking up.
from fucking deep.
I got 3 on me.
Quivering flat out.
You're on B.
Cypher
planted.
I was
garage.
just fucking quivering flat out, like my core was trying to warm back up, and it took me a little while to think about that because I ended up shutting myself down. I stopped myself shaking, and then I was like, "You fucking idiot! That's as
Player standing.
Why are you running up?
loosened
Why are you
again,
running up?
started shaking. And then I went to move this arm, and
Excuse
this
me?
leg, and they wouldn't move.
Like, why are you making so
I
much
couldn't
noise,
move 'em,
Grudge?
and then I was like,
I'm sorry.
It was from that first fall thing, or from the stomach.
I was running off
I don't know
because
if I bruised it. I don't know if it's about.
I was getting because
I don't know what.
I was
Can we just
running
have-
I just
I
couldn't
was
move that
running
leg,
up
and I couldn't move this
because
arm.
the
So
ball.
then that scared me a
He's
bit.
talking
more.
short.
We need
And I
more
started
presence
thinking
here.
about the kids and like shook me up. And I got teary as well, which was weird because then I fucking warmed up.
Starting
Like
C.
when all that happened, I was starting to warm up. Anyway, I tried to sleep. You can't sleep.
Let's
here,
see.
you're not sleeping.
Subvert
Like everything's
and
fucking
Smoke C.
frozen around.
Cypher like
Not yet.
silver.
Rocks rolling from the top of the fucking mountain down into the river. The creek that's now turned into a river. There's rocks rolling down there. You're listening to that all night.
Nah,
There's
they
like
got
smaller
shut down.
debris and rocks hitting the tent. It's just like, and you can't see
They're not on site yet.
pad.
I think at least 2 more
Still
men.
low.
Anyway, I
Careful for
morning
lyrics.
pain at some point.
We're leaving.
I got up. turned
I
the
know
TV
exactly where you
No,
are.
there's no message, no nothing. I hit the SOS one last time. nothing. I think
Short.
I sat around for the first couple
Going
of
dirty
Still
then.
smoking.
hours or more, like just holding my chest and stuff like that, trying to get warm again.
Spike down A.
And I got to the
Fight! On fight!
point, like,
Enemy spotted.
I was not expecting that. But
148?
Planted. One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
until I realized,
What?
just fucking get up and do something. And I was like, I'm fucking gonna start.
I don't
fight,
care
even
if there
it
are
takes
5
me
of
half
them
a
or
day,
50 of
at
them.
least
Let's
this
go.
is turn. Let's try and start a fire. Let's do something.
Bro, come
Fucking
on, this
bang.
is attack-sided map.
And then so I started pulling all the different rubbish out of my bag that I carried from the trip. Started piling that up. There's like no branches or anything around. So
Marina,
I'm
can
back
you
to
stay
that
with us
tree
if
where
I
my tent
finish?
was. And I'm
Oh,
trying
yeah,
to
yeah,
carve
of
into
course.
that tree, like to try and get into the middle of it, try and find some dry. Because it's been raining for, a
Anything
day
for
and
you.
a half now.
This guy.
Maybe even longer down low. So I descended so far down. And then I'm trying to get in there, and I'm like, oh, I'll burn the tent. I'll burn.
Then push
What else
it.
can I burn?
1B man.
You know, I
Obscuring
start
vision.
thinking about all the things that I can burn. I'm like,
Dart,
if you're
darting.
here for another night,
Yeah.
you can't burn any of that.
We're in a
So I
garage.
left the tent set up, left the shed.
She's not that
Yeah.
yet. I have a cam whenever they
Go
cross.
stuck
I
right
just
side.
got to the point
Oh my
where I was
God,
like, I could
man.
probably start a fire.
You're planting.
Yeah, they went to me.
Planted.
And then I started thinking, what else? I'm like,
Enemy
oh
remaining.
shit, like no
Garage,
computer
garage,
development.
garage. Garage.
Defuse!
Only a rescue helicopter
Defuse!
picked up where I was.
Reloading.
Was broke, picked me up. But if I built that pad, I knew one of the weather clear from all the commercial. I was going to build basically a retaining wall and then start filling it. It would have
Did
taken
you like how I
hours to do,
played?
but I was just
Yeah.
getting and then I was fully trapped. I couldn't not go back
am I
up. I
saying?
couldn't go up the creek. I couldn't
Yeah,
go up the
that's how I
sides. I
see it.
definitely couldn't go down low. And that roars the whole time right beside me.
I can spoil you. I can spoil you, Astra. I can spoil you.
Anyway, so I
Chill,
start
bro.
collecting rocks.
Bro,
I don't
what?
like men.
Thought I heard a fucking.
Bro, I literally
I was
said I can
time to
spoil her. I can
and I
buy
was
her.
like, fuck. And this is
I have
like,
money.
This is 5 or 6 hours now.
Unlike you.
I'm listening and it's getting louder. I just see this fucking
Pushing
big
someone.
helicopter bank up this like. It's a fucking, you're in a draw system in
There's some
between
outside.
massive mountains, and it just comes cruising straight around. And I was like, holy fuck.
Can
like,
someone
I was,
watch me?
like so fucking pumped. And then
Johnny
this
B.
arm still wasn't working. I got this leg
Oh, no,
to
sorry.
move, start working in the morning. This arm still wasn't working.
Portal closed.
And I was so fucking
Nice shot.
pumped. And
Devin's
the dude
still joining
comes
soon.
around and he gives me the thumbs up. Oh fuck!
Cutting through.
My thumb must have been so straight. I was like this, you know. I was so excited. And then at the same time, I was like, I don't want to
Sausage.
leave anything. I'm fucking rescued
Outside.
now. I don't want to leave anything behind. I don't want to leave this beautiful place like it's been touched. Like, jam the chamois skin
Come
back in
garage.
my backpack, I picked up the rubbish, I stuffed that back in my
Nope,
backpack.
going B, going B.
Dude sort
There's
of
two
had a look
grass, all
around to
three.
make sure I was good to come down. He just come down on his bench, dude. Fucking gave him a big hug. And he's like, how the fuck did you get here?
Spike planted.
I came from the top. It was like, oh, because they seen this fucking rock face that was straight below me. And I was thinking they wouldn't even take my back.
but-
Someone that's they're screwing y'all.
Backside.
And I'm like, just
Enemy
he's
remaining.
like, yeah, but I'll lift him up in the next. He lifted me up. I got a bird. Road went back down. Fucking come back up with the fucking everything. And, like, how did you know? You and my buddy
I'll pick them
actually
apart.
rallied
You clean up
the
whatever's
locals,
left.
and they come out as a training exercise because they didn't actually even get the fucking SOS that I was down there. So they come out there as a training exercise and pick me up, knowing that I was probably there, but that's how they had to. Hope I'm not getting them in trouble, boys.
Cutting
They
through.
fucking probably saved my life, so they shouldn't be in trouble. But they come out as a training exercise to come and pick me up.
What would you have done?
I don't know. I couldn't. I don't think I could have physically went anywhere.
Fuck! Can someone help me?
I didn't.
Ow!
Why are you
Why-
peeking?
why are you peeking?
Why are you peeking?
Like,
Chill.
there
That's
was
not our
nothing
problem.
to
That's
do
your fault.
Chill, chill.
for so long. But walking
I'm trying to
anywhere
help
from
you
there,
guys.
there was such a great chance.
You're more useful alive than dead.
Down was 100% deaf.
120 Omen.
100% deaf going down. All these rocks of ice.
Spike
all over 'em.
planted.
And then he flew out of there.
My ult's good.
That's on her, I think.
Hell, hell, hell.
Because you couldn't jump off the water.
Not hell.
Because it just
I know,
hit
I know,
down
I know.
the rock down the bottom.
Long, long.
I'm back.
Big rock
Time
down
to
the
jump.
bottom. Past that point was fucking
Last player standing.
as bad as that going.
Nice. Oh my god, you guys are actually pretty
So
good.
even if I really wanted to go further,
Where the fuck is he
I couldn't get back up.
Good job, Astra.
I was in
Thanks.
such a shit.
Was she aiming in
And
rap sewer?
Bacon low.
anyone need something? Yeah, but it's the thing that
Well,
saved me self.
I
because I'm like,
because I'm better than them.
This is,
I need
this
a
is where
drop.
you stay.
She's on drive.
This is the fire.
Yeah, just wait. We're on defense.
So that SOS message that I sent out, the International Rescue Centre got that message. One guy got that message. Then they tried to call me on the mobile phone number. I'm fucking hitting the GPS. Fucking SOS, because your phone don't work. Otherwise I would have called authorities off my phone. And sent me an email to be like, we didn't get the message correctly. We didn't say where you are. And it's just like, well, at least send one. And then the dude went on a fucking 2-hour lunch break.
Step soon.
Isn't that insane?
Both
I was
long and short are
reassured
smoke.
afterwards that
Going.
all their stuff through so that wouldn't happen again. So hopefully I've saved someone. from
They're out too.
Clear left, guy. Hold on.
They said, do you want to go?
I know exactly where. Cutting through.
And I got
Spike
out of the
planted.
flight, and then I
You
and I
will
landed on
not
the ground.
kill my ally.
And I
Fuck, man.
no more fucked up. I got back to Australia and I went into hospital. And like it feels like my bladder's about to burst, my back's all fucked up, I can't move, I feel hunched over. I did x-rays. Very lucky that a month later I fully
Last round in the half.
picking up some heavy things again, felt alright. But yeah, so if anyone's like, what's the scariest place to hunt? It's fucking New Zealand. No predators, no nothing. No grizzlies, no saltwater crocodiles. It's still the scariest place to hunt. Like I've really come unstuck there twice. You know, and every year I hear about stories about guys just a small slip on the mountain, but they just keep going.
Hey,
Cutting through.
Cypher, can you set up A?
So yeah, skip and there.
Grass.
Yeah.
Going B.
4 years ago, that story still works now. You know,
Nice pick.
it's
Spike on grass.
Nice shot.
Spike down mid.
back in New Zealand for
Time to jump.
I've done them in beautiful ways. Like,
One enemy
So
remaining.
left side, so
walking
left
from
side.
the
Cubby,
bottom
cubby,
of the days to them, and it's like, and I want to do it again, but how you fucking
Covering it.
I don't think I'm any more sensible.
Come
But
on.
maybe I'm
Good job.
Switching sides.
because I'm a little. I don't have to do that.
Dimensional fabric here is
I
thick.
will
Oh,
do
wow.
New Zealand again, but I won't do that sketchy.
Cause not 9-3
Like
person.
I'll do that because there's probably no one back there. Like that's what puts you there to start with. You're fully off the grid. You don't see any other hunters, but that's all public lands in New Zealand. But you're back far enough and doing the dumb enough stuff.
Where do you wanna go?
See? It is. It's
And you had no back.
No, we're gonna
You keep back.
Where we
slow
going?
I do,
garage.
yeah, but they all froze and
Slow
died.
garage, like
That night in the tent where I told you I was going to shoot.
I can smoke window and CPU.
I'm set a TV for backside.
That was a super cold night. And like I had spare batteries in my sleeping bag to keep them warm with me. They still all died. I got up in the morning, the phone was dead. My main camera battery was dead.
Just tell me when you want smoke.
Then a battery bank was dead as well.
smoke.
Yeah. But that's generally what I do. I've always got a spare battery and you just sort of lean on your phone for GPS.
One window, one window.
On phone,
Alright, CT.
SOS
Garage.
on your phone. Yeah. It's really
Garage.
handy because you
Play
get
bomb,
into
play
a
bomb.
situation. Car broken down in the
We saw both.
nowhere.
I have like,
Both there. I have smoke.
Because I tested that out not long ago in remote Western Australia as well.
You had to use that.
One enemy remaining.
4 car tires stuck in the middle of nowhere.
So
Nice.
this was taken.
Got to tell them the problem, and it's like proper communication. Got to tell
Don't
the
stop
authorities the
fighting.
problem.
You must keep
They
going,
notified
even
police.
if you're the
They
only
told
one.
them of 2 people.
Now we
Alright,
do
go
B.
B, go B, go B. We run it down B. By specters.
I'll smoke
Yeah,
the
he come
sides.
out
Do you want me to
with
stun
bare
backside or no?
And then
Uh,
the rest
yes,
of it,
please.
Like the next day, so we had a cold
Both,
sleep in the car.
both
that night.
links.
You know,
Full
just
dive,
Stun
full
here.
dive.
We full buy.
single
We
cat
push.
to him, I'm like,
We get the dub.
I'm in the front.
Cypher, force.
He slept in the back.
Come with us, Cypher.
Yeah, and then he got
All of us is a team effort.
and then yeah, my son come out. But if it wasn't for that,
Cutting through.
like no vehicles came. We're broken down on a road in Australia, and no vehicles.
Time to jump.
Like it's really not, and it's hot. Like what do you get? You've only got so much water. You can't so yeah,
What the fuck?
Bro, 78.
One more.
Last player standing. Enemy remaining.
prepared. You know, and it's like it might have been like I was prepared that time in New Zealand. And the
Yo,
one
how
right
are we
up
all
is
dead?
Like, you're
How
not
did we
prepared,
die?
you're prepared. And it's like, well, I am prepared. Otherwise, I would have fucking died ages ago. You know, and it's like always sort of got that back up. And
Alright,
you know, I
bro.
think you've just got to be good in those situations. I've been in those situations with other people, and they panic, and they make more decisions that are bad, you know. And it's so it's like, and it's realizing before you go in.
We just play for picks now because we
Disadvantage.
we're easy.
But everyone's time comes up. You do stupid stuff enough, and you can only handle poisonous snakes for so long before one bites you.
Yeah.
So
You're rolling the dice so often.
yeah, so it's like I'm not going to roll the dice in New Zealand like that again. I'll roll the dice in Grizzly Country here.
I know you have a truck that you have completely outfitted and set up, right?
Yeah, cutting through. You just can't get them here, right? I was actually thinking about
Stage well.
because one of the next projects I want to do is buy land in America, build an off-grid
Saffron
cabin,
there.
have a nice big truck here, and
Do we try C
RV,
or
like
what?
live that American
Probably.
dream, you know.
Mm-hmm.
One outside
And
B.
so I was like, oh, I might freight
Stage was B.
my
She walled
79
it.
series up here. Like it's fully decked out how I want it. It's like a freaking weapon, you know. And I looked up the price back, and I was like, yeah, no, I'll just buy an American truck when I get there.
Well, you can't buy a 79 here, but you could buy an 80.
That's the old one. Yeah, but
Oh, you got another one?
yeah, the new
Seven
one's the
there too.
same, but I've like extended the coil springs the whole way around. It's like the new one. Twice as decked.
Time to jump.
One outside, one outside.
Do you have a video of that?
Backside.
Right, I posted it.
Spike down.
Back up.
Last player
Fifty
How long does
standing.
it take to figure out like
think
what
one
to
C2.
put in there,
I got
how
the
to
spike.
set it up, and like how do you outfit something like
It's
that?
I've spent more than on that truck than I have time driving it and money buying it from original. So it's like that's at least a year. In the making. It's just like
Wow.
it goes to one place, it's one thing done. It's like, and you're trying to figure it out as you go too.
Well, some of the best off-road stuff comes from Australia.
Yeah.
Old Man Emu,
Oh yeah,
Shocks.
yeah. Yeah, there's fanatics there, and these fanatics have started their own business, you know. And it's just
Yeah.
Okay.
like ARB's huge back home. Do you have ARB?
Yeah, we can go.
here?
I'll take
What
one.
is it? ARB.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They're huge back home. you
Yeah,
know,
I
that-
have my Land Cruiser here. My
Yeah,
80 series.
I spied it. I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah, that thing's decked out. That's my off-road.
is it? Ready to go. Well, that's what mine is.
Yeah.
You know,
Time to jump.
Flashing into green. Flashing. One's close.
Oh, come on, fuck you now.
Last player standing.
yeah. No, I really haven't. Just like I've just been building it and just it's going to be the ultimate, at least for me in Australia. I've been driving a Tesla around here in Austin. It's just like, What is this?
That's the opposite.
Oh, it's just so opposite. But it suits people here in the city, right?
Well, it's bizarre how fast it is, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, and just dead
Just goes
quiet and just away you go, yeah.
Thirty seconds left.
I call you Charlie because it means you're my friend. But maybe I should call you Pasia because you
I have
fool.
ult. One clear garage and up to C2.
We got.
Reloading.
I can ult through save.
Buy for next. Buy for next. We buy for less.
We need to win.
I'll handle this.
Nothing immediately in garage. Nobody window.
Safe already.
Cutting
Why?
through.
Let's peek. I'm in C2.
Garage, garage, garage.
Last player standing. Match point.
Have I told you you're okay?
You're okay, fam.
Good.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Find a weak point.
Reloading. Blocking fish concealment.
Please come in.
My ultimate is ready.
Spike down. A. Last player standing.
Reyna, you're blind.
Exactly where you are.
I'm really blinded out.
No, you didn't.
That's it.
Defenders win.
Yeah, you should find a duo who would actually blind for you.